Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Stepping into the box, Bryce Harper. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. Here it comes. Little dribbler up the first baseline, but it's foul, strike 1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is pulled into right. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. He's able to take the ball the other way here, high and deep to right center. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. Here's Howie Kendrick. He'll look to pad that RBI total a bit here as he enters play 8th in the National League in that category. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. Zimmerman rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. In now is Anthony Rendon, and he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the National League in RBIs entering play. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Throw won't get him.
That's a monster at bat right there. A 1-run lead is fine and everything, but a 3-run cushion feels a lot better. And that's where they stand right now after that 3-bagger.
At the plate, Trey Turner. He's currently 4th in the National League RBI race with a chance to add to that total here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Taken high and deep to right. Mendez racing back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in now, Dexter Fowler. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I love what Matt Carpenter brings to the table for this team. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
At the plate, Jose Martinez. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. On the move is Harper. 1 out, nobody on. 0-2 the count to Jose Martinez.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to rotate like that, this is going to be a tough day. What a hot streak. Stay hot, my friend. Up over 290. He is flirting with that 300, elusive 300 batting average mark.
Fastball down near the shoe tops. Pham with an even 1-1 count now.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Count even at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Martinez, the runner at first with 2 gone. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. A Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Fowler. 1 away.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina. Future Hall of Famer, ability to control.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Onto the lawn and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 13 for him on the year, and the Nationals have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Center fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Eaton. First pitch coming, here it is. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Mendez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Settling in now, Jed Jerko, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. No balls and a strike to count. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jed Jerko is retired leading off the bottom of the second. Stepping in, Matt Carpenter. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is stepping in and ready for another shot. Bryce Harper. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Fowler on the run. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting,
Digging in to try it again. Ryan Zimmerman will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Gone all the way into the upper deck. So a solo home run here for Ryan Zimmerman. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the Nationals have made this a 5-0 game. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
Debro, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Man, as we take another look at this in slow motion, you can see that the first baseman makes a great effort to scoop it out of the dirt. Almost had it, but it squirts out of the pocket, and the man's on board with a throwing error.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rendon. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Pham racing back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now to the plate, Trey Turner. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. First delivery to him on the way. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Standing in now, Miguel Montero fouled off. Montero waits. Now the pitch. Hit out towards second. There is Jerko. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Jerry Mendez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in game.